What's up everybody, MSC here back with another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. As you can hear, I am sick at the moment. It's not COVID. I already had COVID a while ago. Doesn't mean you can't get it again, but this is just kind of a stomach issue, but whatever, that's besides the point. We have war number 3 here. This was a 6-fight war, and they were all pretty difficult fights in their own right, at least the latter half of it. The first 2 minis weren't that big of a deal, but I did have to take this Jabari with my rank 2 unawakened wags. So that was a fun fight. This was actually probably my cleanest fight this war, just because I ended up finishing with 100% health because of her special 1 debuff giving me willpower. I really need to take up my Magneto. I would love to awaken him first before I take him to rank 3, but I definitely plan on it. He's a really solid champ, and that pre-fight is just super useful. The funny thing is, I forget to use my pre-fight in the most important fight this war, and would that have saved me on some health? Maybe, maybe not. I think the thing that made me lose health in that specific fight, the pre-fight really wouldn't have mattered for. It was more an input issue, but doesn't matter. She backs me up to the wall there. Doesn't really matter. I'm pretty good at the special 1 decks, so I know the spacing on it, I know the timing. Special 2, too fast decks on the wall, so I just have to block it. But that willpower from the special 1 is keeping me topped up. So yeah, I'm building up some prowess. I got some cruelty. I was hoping for a crit there. That definitely would have ended it, but no crit. It's fine. I'm just gonna play it safe. Go for an intercept. Just try and build up some more prowess. I throw a special 1. He doesn't go for it. Then I fake her out with a light and then hit her with a medium, and she dies. So that's fight number 1. Next up, we have a Havoc on, of course, Ebb and Flow. Knockdown. This is just a Guillotine ramp up fight, nothing too special. I'm trying a different strategy with recording. Instead of doing separate clips, I'm just gonna talk through the entire video like I'm actually commentating on something that's happening live, even though of course it's not live. This Havoc was being pretty stingy at the beginning, just not baiting, not playing along with my heavy baits, not going for reparries. I wasn't sick the day the war started. The day I'm recording this and the day this video got uploaded, that's when I started to feel pretty bad. And I still had my final 3 fights to do, so that was awesome. That felt great. Even though it doesn't affect play at all, unless you can't see or like you're coughing your ass off, you're pretty much fine to play sick. So I was just laying in bed doing my war fights. So yeah, nothing really special about this Havoc. It's just a Havoc, If you've seen I believe I've fought in Havoc before in lower tiers when I used to upload war videos when I was in RCK. Definitely did not want to go for the double heavy there because stand your ground, even though I probably would have been okay. And right there, I'm not really sure what happened. I think I was going for a parry and I didn't land it, so that's kind of unfortunate. Again, he's just going for the double mediums, not really wanting to play along, but it's fine because Guillotine's damage, even with a 60% reduction, is still so strong, and you're going to see that later on in my Kitty Redemption fight on Ebb and Flow Intercept. You're going to see exactly why. Her damage is sometimes a bit too strong for a war if you're trying to bank multiple souls. Went for a nice ricochet off Havoc's block there. Yeah. This is good for me too to watch the videos back, so just in case I need to edit anything or cut a clip short, I can. So I think the 1 take recording, even though it takes longer and lasts longer, some of the other recordings, like for my second one, They weren't even half as long as the videos were. Mostly the Professor X fights. Landed ice light intercept there. The special 3 bonus doesn't even matter. She's guaranteed to kill him. And yeah, Havoc goes down. First 2 fights, a little bit on the longer side, but believe me, that changes quick right now. You're going to see. My next fight is a Craven on Ebb and Flow knockdown with CGR. Now I do remember to place my Wags pre-fight here. I had to do the go out, go back in method just to make sure it was there. And I do have an advanced power boost on as well as a cosmic booster. CGR fights, as long as you don't mess anything up, they're pretty safe. I do a pretty neat trick here. I'm gonna shout it out in a second. So when I go for a parry, I'll wait until it happens. So he doesn't go for a parry immediately, he goes for a heavy. When I go for a parry, I dash back, throw a light, and then finish my combo. Since I performed 5 attacks, that counts as gaining a judgment. That's a great way to control the opponent's power with CGR. While not always necessary, it is... Well, that was interesting. Nice phone call there. While it's not always necessary, it is a great way to control power if you're going for a 1 judgment loop, like 1 fight. If you have 1 fight where, you know, a special 2 will kill, you can easily do that for your medium and your light judgment, and then you can launch a heavy, and yeah, that'll control power quite well. But yeah, that CGR fight, sorry, I got a phone call in the middle of that. I didn't know if it was going to stop the recording or not, but it was pretty quick. But here we go. This is the Kitty redemption fight on Ebb and Flow Intercept. I go for 1 parry. I learn from my mistakes. I don't go for another one. Of course I do, because that's just what I do. But this is what I mean. Guillotine's damage is just a bit too strong for these level health pools, especially Kitty. So we Dexter special 1. I'm just like rushing to a special 3, but I can't kill her, because if I kill her, I can't get my souls, and then I'm pretty much screwed for that rank 4 doom that I have up next. So what I decide to do is completely ignore the node, get hit there, obviously. You know, what else would you do? Get hit at least once. I'm not really sure even how I got hit there, but that's why you always bank at least 1 combo shield. Not only is it a damage cap, but it's a safeguard. Or not only is it a damage cap and a safeguard, but it's a combo shield, so you don't lose your combo. And on a light there, I was scared I was going to kill her. Luckily I didn't, and Kitty goes down super quick. That's redemption. That's what should have happened in the second war, but of course I was a silly goose, so it didn't. On to fight number 5, and this was the big boy. This was Dr. Doom. I make 1 critical mistake here. It doesn't cost me just because of how I managed the fight in the beginning, but it very easily could have cost me the entire fight if I wasn't playing it properly. Now, my plan for his special 2 was to dex the first 2 hits and block the final beam, just as a safety precaution, because yes, I am super comfortable dexing his special 2, but Guillotine's health pool is very fragile, and you'll see why it's super fragile in literally just a moment. So everything's going great, dex first hit, dex second hit, and for some reason I blocked the special 2, but it broke through my block and he landed an incinerate on me, taking out 60% of my health. But I land a light intercept right after. I'm landing these reparries like an absolute maniac. I'm like, okay, I can't die again. Not to this doom, not to this rank 4 doom. I land another intercept right here, and now it's time for the special 1 power control. I know I have plenty of leniency with my block, so I can just go for reparries or heavy baits. I go in for another full combo, special 1, and Doom hits the sack. Guillotine finally getting the redemption from last war, so that felt really, really solid to take down those 2 fights. And then finally, the cherry on top, we have a high ground Guardian on Ebb and Flow Intercept. Same setup for Cosmic Ghost Rider as last time, power boost, power back boost. We mess up a little bit here. We go for a heavy... We go for an intercept early. I didn't want to do that, but it still didn't give him not nearly enough power. I used a medium there. I don't know why. This was early in the morning. I'm not really sure what I was doing. This war is over. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will update you in the comments if we won or not. I believe right now we are 4-0, so deathless. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys. Bye.